Hi, this is Mr. Langley. So you've decided that you're going to use the mirror cam that Mr. Bomey 3D printed to submit paper assignments for your homework. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to make sure that we get the IPEVO Visualizer app. This is a little different from your regular camera app because it allows us to take pictures that are in that mirrored mode so they actually submit properly, so they're the right direction for your teacher. So the first thing we'll need to do is to go to the website. And the web link, we tried to make it easy. You can just type bit.ly/ipevo-visualizer. And that is a short link. It'll take you to it. So you'll go to this link. I'm going to go to it now. And it'll take you to the Chrome Web Store where you are going to see this icon, and it'll have an install button over here. Since I already have it installed on my device, it says launch, but it'll say install.
Once you have Visualizer installed, you'll need to go down and open it up. You can click on the Finder app over in the corner, and then you can find it here, or you can search for IPEVO. Once you open it the first time, you can pin it down to the bottom bar. And to do that, you can right click, and then you'll see a pin. Right now I have it pinned, so it says unpin. So you'll be able to pin it down there. Let's go through some of the tools real quick. There's a couple things that you'll want to set. You'll notice that when I have my mirror in place, my keyboard is backward. So if I show my homework on there to take a picture, my homework is also backward. So we need to fix that for the teacher. So there's a couple things we need to do, a little quick setup. We need to go to the settings gear. And the first thing we want to do is make sure that we have the timer set. Usually 3 seconds is plenty, because most of the time we have to, if we don't have a mouse connected, we have to reach under and click the touchpad and then get our fingers out of the way. So set that 3-second timer, and that's up here at the settings. And then we'll go just right down the line. On the camera, this one we don't have to do anything, but that's what that icon is. It shows us where the webcam is. The next one down is a zoom. We probably won't have to do anything with that. The one that we care about is actually the rotate. And notice on rotate, it has mirror. So the difference between the Visualizer app and the regular camera app that I see down here at the bottom, the one that comes with Chrome, is when I take a picture with the Visualizer app in the mirror mode, it stays just like this. The camera app will flip it back again, and then my actual picture will be backward. So that's why we're using the Visualizer app. So let's go ahead and take a picture. I have it set on mirror. I'm going to click the icon to get it out of the way. I want to make sure that I'm in good lighting. That's going to be key. And the other thing I want to make sure is that I can see both sides, because sometimes that's a little bit of a stretch. So you can see that if I put it this way, the numbers are a little better on both sides. So make sure I can see the name, make sure I can see the numbers, and I can also bend my laptop up. And again, make sure I'm in good lighting. If I'm not, then I can rotate around and make sure that my lighting is good. Okay, once I'm in good lighting and everything's ready, I'm going to come down, I'm going to click on the camera button. It's going to start its countdown, and I'm going to get out of the way, and it's going to take its picture. Now, I can click over on the thumbnail to see what I took a picture of, and you can see some of my previous pictures in here. If my picture's sideways, that's okay, because there's a tool in here. If I double click on my picture, it opens up the tool, and then you can see I can rotate that for my teacher. So down here in the bottom right, I can rotate it until it's the correct direction. And then my next step is to go ahead and click on this folder tool to tell it where I want it to go. So I'm going to click on the folder tool, and it's going to bring up the Save As. Now I want to make sure that I do this the same time I take the picture, because If I'm an elementary student, my Chromebook's set to wipe everything. That way the Clever Badge system works. So I want to make sure that it's not going to my downloads folder. The downloads folder is the default, so it usually does go there, and these will actually delete or erase when I log off my Chromebook. So I want to make sure that I go into Google Drive and they go to my Drive. Okay, and if I have a folder set up for it, that's fine. I can put a folder, or I can just drop it right in there. Now, my suggestion is, and you can see by the code here on the file name that it's got the date, the year, the month, the day, and then that last part is the time of day. But what I would do is I would put down a little description of what it is for the teacher. Okay. And then save that into your My Drive. Okay. Once it has it set, then you can bring up your Google Classroom. Let's go ahead and navigate through here. And once I'm in my classroom, I can go to the assignment that it belongs to. And then click the Add or Create, and it's going to be in my Google Drive. And since I just did it, if I sit in that recent folder, that's my best option because it's going to find it. And see how it says math homework? That's the one I just did. I can click on that and insert it. And if I have multiple pages, those will all show, and I can insert each page that I need to. And then when I'm done, I can hit the Turn In button. Okay.
Now, when you're ready to use your MirrorCam to get set for an assignment, all you have to do is take the MirrorCam and slide it right where your webcam is, and then when you have the Visualizer app open, you'll be able to see exactly where everything's going. Now, if you've got it a little bit off, you can slide it until the edges are not visible. So here I can see that the edge is kind of visible. So slide it so it's lined up, and then you're okay. If you have any questions, make sure you contact me, Mr. Langley, at jlangley@ppcusd8.org.